What is up? Welcome to the stream. This evening, for your entertainment, we will be playing a game called Gamedec, which is a game where you are like a investigator. It's gonna play an intro. Don't worry, it's gonna explain everything. But you're an investigator who investigates crime and solves crimes inside of a virtual reality environment. It's very cyberpunk, very futuristic, and right up my alley if you know anything about me. So yeah, that's the game we're going to be playing. When I first saw this game, I thought it was pronounced Gamedec, and I was very excited for a game about being a gay medic, and it was not that. And I was a little sad. After all, it's Pride Month. But it is still worth checking out. It's so far pretty good, pretty cool game, and I haven't played like very much of it at all. So we're gonna dive in, and this is gonna be my just like basic, very first impressions for the most part. My gosh, are you guys excited?
It's a strange profession. Gamedec. You're neither a player nor a detective. You know the rules and how people break them. How they leave a digital trail. And there is always a trail. A flaw in the source code. Backdoors used by cheaters. Anonymity skins, used to cover up unpopular activities. All can be found. All can be traced. With a lot of skill and a little bit of luck. Sometimes more than a little. Because there are surprises, even for a game deck. But in the end, you keep your eyes on the prize. This is my story. What's yours?
It's a very cool opening. I like it. Chef's kiss. Relium, which is the button or the name they've given to real life. All right, so this is where I get to make a character. I love this. I think when I started this game earlier, I went with this guy, because this very much seems like the me of this game. But I don't know. I might be persuaded to be like this motherfucker. Nah. Oh, I'm getting like Luther vibes from him. Very like Blade Runner with the jacket too. Yeah, let's go with that. And his name shall be High Roller. Get it? Cause Roll Warriors. Pronouns: he, him, she, her. Well, that's a little disappointing. Whatever. Low city, high city. This is pretty much just like the locations. This doesn't have much to do with like class. It's more just like, where are you geographically? Are you up at top of the city where the skyscrapers be? Are you in the middle or are you at the bottom? Probably is a little classist though, if we're gonna be honest, because the rich people want the best views, so I imagine they're up top. They don't slum it on the ground where all the trash goes. I don't know. I feel like this guy's like a Oh, I can only pick high city or low city. Papa. Yeah, that's fine. Self-direction. Stimulation. Hedonism. Achievement. I think achievement where it goes well. He's got good target and determination, accuracy and loneliness. That seems he kind of has that like kind of lone wolf look to him. So that's where we're gonna go with. Hold to proceed. We're gonna play normal mode. True detective mode is like you can't. Like, yeah, it says never look back, work your case in your own way, and don't concern yourself with what ifs. Take responsibility for your choices and walk your own path. Game saves only between levels. That's not really conducive well to a stream where I have to end at 10:30 promptly. So if we revisit this game, I want to be able to save whenever. So let's go with normal mode. Shook. All right, we're gonna start out in an apartment. The class system, like the leveling system, is really unique for this type of game because it is, you kind of just like through conversations pick choices that you like, and the more you pick those choices, the more likely you are to start shifting in a direction for a class. I don't remember why I became a game deck. Dialogue options. Okay, we can skip the tutorial. Actually, no, that's fine. At some point, I must have decided that it was a reasonable way of making money. Then I just got used to it. I solved numerous cases, so people started to believe I was credible, and credibility was crucial in my line of work. Pretty much everything can be falsified, but you can't fake credibility. Games, besides being my workplace, also became my second home. Did I ever play for fun? Yes, sometimes I did. It was time to check if there were any new jobs. Alright, left click anywhere on the ground to move there, tab key to adjust movement speed, interactions. Okay.
Got a funny name. So my daddy died while gaming, and well, he had a big ass treasure room and down in deep past world, and it has to be like the biggest one in there. It's so big. That's what she said. But I can't get in it. Can you get me in there so I can sell it? I'll give you what's that number after 7-8? Oh yeah, 20. I'll give you 20% of what I sell. Let me know.
Charming fellow. We'll be ignoring him, I think. There's Bliss, Holovision, the couch, computer. It's probably on my computer. It controls the couch, communicated with my house appliances, let me send messages, and did everything else. It was old and could use an upgrade, but it still worked well enough to be reliable. It was not the time for mindless browsing. Okay. Mail. A few emails from clients I had helped. I needed to reply to those. First message. Senator Stone was grateful for working out what his daughter was doing in Into the Dungeon 1337. I'm just gonna offer a discount for the next contract, I think. This email was a great opportunity to ensure his continued patronage. I offered him a discount for the next case he'd bring my way. His daughter seems like she might be trouble, so we'll keep him in the book for later. I go through other emails quickly. Some were invitations to events, some were spam. I replied. Check contracts. I go through the other emails quickly. Oh, yeah. Maybe someone took pity on me and offered me a job while I was away in Virtualia. A job, and it was urgent. I have a discreet and urgent matter for you. I'll pay good money. Please get back to me ASAP. Jeffrey Haggis. Mr. Haggis was worried. I needed to sense him. Hey, Haggis, I got your email.
Please come to me. I'll tell you everything when you're here.
Oh, you there. Please come see me. Blue Whales Interactive Tower, level 255, south entrance. I'll tell you everything when you're here. Okay. Hold on, let's have a little respect for each other's time. I don't know anything about the case, and I'm not sure whether a certain amount... I get it. If you want a down payment, I'm transferring it right now. I hope it's enough. Yes. Great. I'm waiting. He disconnected. Okay. I guess I'm gonna do this mission for this guy then. Like, it seems he's... Solid doors protected me in my apartment. Or maybe they protected Warsaw City from me. Oh good, I don't have to like... I don't have to like... travel around a city. It's very much just like... We're gonna go... We're gonna do the job.
The director's office is behind that door. Mr. Haggis is expecting you.
His butler's name is Alfred. Is Mr. Haggis Batman? Yes or no? Tell me in the comments if he's Batman.
You're here. Good.
The man took a deep breath and let the air out through his nose with a loud wheeze. Probably not Batman. Just saying. Coincidence. Alfred's his butler is a coincidence. Okay, icons and tags appear. Okay. He took a good look at me. You're here. Good. Mr. Haggis, I'm a Gamedec and... Yes, I know, wonderful. Something's wrong with my son. He's not getting off the couch and, well, you'll see for yourself. It's been over 4 days. He entered some game with his friend Timmy. I've tried talking to Timmy, but he's clammed up. His condition makes me worry even more. My son is on the couch in the next room. Let's go in there now. Interesting. Here he is. Find out what's going on with him and how he can be helped. Haggis' son was wearing an expensive brand-name suit and a state-of-the-art helmet covering part of his face. The couch's side panel warned that he'd exceeded the online time limit. I couldn't help noticing the genital area of his gaming suit was bulging. Ew. The 11 bits discretion and comfort couch reeked of luxury and unattainability. The system masked the player's login information. Small screen displayed Frito's vital signs, pulse, muscle tension, and brain activity. Despite the high-end hardware, the kid was sweating and using much more fluid than he should have been. His body was exhausted. Haggis cleared his throat impatiently. I'll welcome your conclusion when you're ready. Check if he's faking. I don't think he's been faking for 4 days. Let's examine his face. I leaned over and looked under the visor of the helmet. No signs of an extended online stay. Expensive supplement did the trick. He had irregular skin discolorations near the ears. I had no idea what could have caused them. Look at the helmet. I leaned over to get a better look. To get a good look at the number, I had to lift the boy's head. Gently grabbed his head and tried to turn it a little. Fredo moaned. Careful, you're hurting him. I know what I'm doing. He'll be fine. Do you think I'm blind? You're hurting him. Leave him the fuck alone or I'll throw you out myself. Alright, fine. It's best to leave him alone. Okay. Some dialogue options are available and if you have the right profession. Okay, gotcha. Enough shit sniffing around. Tell me what's going on with my son. Okay. So aspects are part of the Gamedec's personality, expressed through actions, through his thoughts and emotions. Be kind to gain the empathy aspect, inspired someone to gain inspiration, etc. Yep. They're grouped in the following four. Decisive red, analytical blue, creative yellow, and sociable green. I'm going to go for a lot of analytical blue, I think, and decisive red. Because I already have specs in that. I've got a 3 in the... Yeah, okay. Professions unlock special conversation options enabling you to do more. However, your cursor over a profession to see its description. Yeah, okay. Sleeves, survival instinct, that's what characterizes you best. What was the program? I don't meet the requirements for programmer. Cracker. Supervisor, no. Re-educator, no. Gangway hound, no. Cheater. Mindfluencer. Sensory celebrity. Vox populi. Brain fixer. Molecular scripter. Sensory surgeon. Wow. So I pretty much just have the requirements for sleeves. Okay. Oh, I had to spend those points. That's interesting. Huh. Kind of neat. Look to them while you look at a dead bat in Low City, with contempt and disgust. He took a deep breath and leaned his face closer to mine before shooting back an ugly, contemptive look at his own. His beady eyes held one clear message. You've forgotten your place, you piece of trash. Jesus Christ. Mr. Haggis, this is a tense situation, so we need to keep our composure. According to my initial observations, he's been logged in for over 4 days, but there are no signs of adverse effects from the session. This is some excellent equipment. Doing a hard extraction by taking the helmet off is a huge risk, and logging out remotely, it's impossible, I know. Like it is in most systems. Can you at least tell me where he's logged into? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to determine that. I need to find out which game Frito logged into and then take appropriate steps. I understand. Fredo entered the game with his friend Timmy. He's a spineless pushover, but that might be for the best. He's waiting in my office. Maybe he can tell us something. You better hurry, though, as someone's on the way to pick him up. Okay. So they're not giving me a lot of time to figure this out. Codex contains important information. Okay. Press U on your keyboard to open the codex. Okay. Looked at me, then at his own son, and sighed. All right, get to work. There's Timmy.
Are you going to question me?
Yeah, I'm going to question you. Some dialogues require more effort. The blue bar above the dialogue window represents the emotional state of the person you are speaking to. Your choices influence that state. Try to find out how. If the conversation bar reaches a lock, additional information or dialogue options will be unlocked. Hover over a lock to learn a bit more. Okay. The kid looked around with terror in his eyes. When I approached him, he trembled. Secret, 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 secret. Okay. Are you going to question me? Yes, I've got a couple questions for you. I understand. Tell me what happened. Sometimes you'll gain information directly pertaining to the deduction process necessary for solving the case. Left-click the deduction icon at the edge of the screen or press Y on your keyboard to see it. Okay. This is deduction. Main nodes are questions that are key to your deduction process in solving your case. Gather information and choose answers based on the information to unlock nodes until you reach the final conclusion. How to help Frito. Okay. If you choose the option, let the father find his son in the game, you will in fact abandon this case. Okay. If you believe you have enough information, click and hold the left mouse button over the chosen answer. It's Fredo's 16th birthday, and we were inside an adult game. He turns red and stares intently at his shoes. What do you want to know? Your friend. Tell me something about Fredo. Anything you want. He's my buddy. Same stuff or same school and stuff. Once this kid Alec called me names, so Fredo flushed his walk-tail down the toilet. He smiled at the memory. Then he altered the hollows in the school gallery and gave Alex a pig's snout that constantly oozed this disgusting mucus. Fredo's brilliant. What else do you want to know? He sounded like a player with a slow connection. Either he was deeply stressed or something was wrong with his nervous system. Let's focus on you, Timmy. You alright, Timmy? You're slurring your words and trembling. How do you feel? Not too good. I'm a bit dizzy, but that's from the fatigue. We played for a long time, you know. Doesn't seem like fatigue, Timmy. Tell me what happened. You don't believe me? We didn't do anything strange. I'm a good gamer, and I gave it my all. That's why. Frustration worsened his stuttering. He looked at me with distrust. You're a Gamedec? Yes, Timmy. I'm a game detective. Cool. Can you tell me a bit about your work? This kid seems to come alive a little bit. All right, fine. Sure, but I've got a few questions for you. He nodded. All right, I believe I wanted help. It was Fredo's birthday. I already mentioned that. I'm not sure. So we logged into Paradise Beach. It's a place where adults get together. There, you can read all about it in the description. He turned red like my grandma's geraniums. You wanted to know about Gamedec work? As a detective, I help people with their problems within the scope of sensory worlds. Games give rise to many issues. Sometimes I need to solve a puzzle for someone, or someone falls into a hacker's traps. Other times, someone's partner is cheating on them in a sensory world and I need to track them down. That's life, Timmy. That seems a little mundane. Are there many more questions? He looked at me with tired eyes. Just a few more. Took a deep breath and straightened a little. Good. I believe you, really I do, and I want to help. It's just that I can't quite remember. Don't know what actually happened. He had trouble putting sentences together and remembering the events. It wasn't just shock. Something had really disturbed his nervous system. Your nervous system is overloaded, but it will regenerate. It'll pass. Breathe. What were you doing inside of the game? Well, what you normally do in an adult game. You mean something erotic? Violent? Oh, that's on the beach with the girls. We held hands. I gave one a back rub. She liked it. All right. Timmy's behavior told me he's never rubbed anyone ever. He was getting more confused and exhausted. Smiled with understanding and waited for him to calm down. Shit. So this is not going super well for me. He trembled. My smile was obviously not as charming as I thought. Why did you choose Paradise Beach? Well, to have some fun. Normally people log into Paradise Beach to pick someone up, flirt a bit, or go to bed with someone. Is that what you were looking for? He started daydreaming. Yes, Fredo says that you need to have an instinct, and we have it. We were godlike, because we always know how to handle girls. He had no idea how to roll story game decks. I knew he was lying. The kid shot me an uncertain look. You left the game, even though your friend kept playing. What happened? I didn't want to leave him. I was feeling bad, shaking. Yeah, I know you don't leave your friends behind. He looked as if he was gonna cry. He looked at me with empty eyes. Why is Fredo still inside the game? I don't know. He liked it there and wanted to stay for as long as possible. Maybe he's having fun. Could Fredo have lost track of time? It would have been an amazing session to disregard the dangers of exceeding the permitted playtime. He was pale and trembling. How are things between Fredo and his father? Do they like each other or not? Old man Haggis is paying you. No matter what I say, you'll take his side anyway. The truth lies where the money comes from. He grunted and pursed his lips. He looked at me with empty, okay. Whatever Fredo plays, space sims like Dream Space or Dying Stars, shooters too. Crying Guns is our favorite. He likes to talk about games. Okay. You celebrated Fredo's birthday in just one Virtualium? Yes, but we did some pre-gaming here first. We kind of overdid it. Fredo had trouble putting on his suit. He had said too much and stopped. Come on, Timmy. Either you tell me everything here, just between us, or I go get Mr. Haggis and you could say it to him. What will it be? Old man Haggis won't do anything. He doesn't want to piss off my parents. And Fredo, he treats him like crap anyway. He clenched his jaw and looked away. Shit. I am doing so bad at this conversation. Every time I make a step forward, I make a step back. Has anyone been threatening Fredo? Did he have any enemies? No way, everyone likes him and admires him. He's the best in graphics and animation, and he has awesome skins and bitchin' results in Fast Fury. He bought the best speeder, the one for 15,000, and... he bought a digital ride for his father's cash, and it made him popular. They like him because he's cool. Well, some people try to take advantage of him. He makes decisions quickly, doesn't hesitate or to buy something, do something, or whatever. Impulsive decision making is a weakness. An intelligent enough opponent could notice it and use it against him. Why are you tormenting me? You think you're helping Fredo? Mr. Haggis doesn't care about his son. He just cares about his image and avoiding a scandal. New clue. Let's see what that is. Timmy suffered a mental trauma. One should approach this testimony with caution. Okay. Fredo tries a lot of things to get his attention. Once he jumped off a walkway in the outskirts and landed in a tree. He broke 2 ribs, and old man Haggis never even came to the hospital, just sensed one. Fredo was finally taken home by that guy, Alfred. Don't you get it? Don't you effing get it? No one cares about us. They don't give a what's the point? Where was Fredo when you came out of the game? He was on the beach by the big dunes. That's rather vague. Do you remember anything that could help me identify the beach? Focus. There was fine yellow sand and a bright blue sky, and the menu had some gravity beach chairs, striped ones. He wrinkled his brows if coming up with this had drained all his strength. He was pale and trembling. I'm not going to get anything else out of him. I needed to look around for something to loosen his tongue. Copy the rest of the cards. Okay. stream of stock market quotations appear on the screen. The hardware was high-end, just like everything else in these rooms. System access was blocked, but I was convinced I could log in if I tried. This had to be the hardware that was monitoring Fredo's couch. Yeah, I'm gonna break in. I used to break into auto cars. These things couldn't have been much different. Pulled some cables, then decided to break off a suspicious-looking contraption. Something clicked and it turned off. Strange. What are you doing, you idiot? That thing is worth more than your entire fucking life. Something's wrong with your computer. There are rumors of a hacker targeting corporate CEOs. He's called CEO Slayer. Yeah, I heard about him. He lowered his head and muttered to himself. Another son of a bitch. Can't get to break. I'll put my people on alert. Get back to your investigation. Damn. I'm not getting access to that computer now. A piece of the floor stood out from the rest. Something gives me the idea that this guy just wants me to go through the motions. He doesn't really give a shit. Cause like anytime I could come up with something, he pushes me off of it. There's no chance or flaw in the design, not a building like this. It looked like a hatch. It was a good place for a safe. I put my ear against the door and started knocking. I remembered this was not how they did it in Hollow movies. Haggis's heavy breathing told me that I must have triggered a silent alarm. What the fuck are you doing? Either start a professional investigation or piss off. Mr. Haggis, your attitude is completely unjustified. Outrageous even. All leads to your son's case are important. I assure you that you won't find what's wrong with my son under the floor. I mean... someone is trying to put pressure on Jeffrey Haggis. Let's catch. There's a rather provocatively dressed 20-something woman on the couch. The panel's devices were flashing warnings. She's exceeded the safety limits for log-on time. Over 4 days without a suit. She must have taken a game pill or her bladder wouldn't have held out. She started revitalization, but something interrupted the process. Even though she couldn't control her body, I thought she could hear me. Her helmet was an external monitoring port. I could connect to it and see what happened. Haggis noticed what I was doing. What the fuck are you doing? I wanted to talk to her through the observer's port, which is... I already know what it is, so stop insulting my intelligence to hurry the fuck up. When I connected to her helmet, the image was transmitted to my lenses. The girl drifted in an undefined space. It wasn't the network's menu or any of the games I knew. Hello, I'm a Gamedec. I was hired by Mr. Haggis. I connected to your helmet. You can talk and I'll hear you on my walk-tel. According to the login, your name is Starlet, is that right?
Gamedec. That's great. Yeah, I'm Starlet. I can't seem to log out.
I want to ask you a few questions. If it helps get me out of here. How are you feeling? I can't move or feel anything. I can only talk. And this emptiness, I'm going crazy here. Your revitalization, that's a hard word to say. Your revitalization was interrupted. I've never seen anything like it before, so I don't know how to help you yet. What happened? How did you get here? I don't know. I don't even know where here is. I was in the game with the guys and someone attacked me. Who attacked you? In what game? Was Fredo Haggis there? I'm confused and exhausted. I can't. Someone definitely attacked me. I blacked out. That's all for now. So what now? The digital space was filled with data sets that my walk-tel rendered as luminous shapes. Let me try and help you. Progress bar appears in your quest log. It's influenced by your decisions and dialogue choices. Remember that making it out can prompt a negative or a positive outcome depending on the situation. Okay, it's a weight off my shoulders. Interrupted revitalization is rare. I could have just pulled off her helmet, but that might have ended badly. There was a safer solution. Revitalization is just like waking someone up. The senses are activated in a specific order. Hearing is usually first, so Starlet's was already active. Revitalization stages are displayed on the progress bar, but I couldn't recall the right order. I only remember that Vision was definitely last. Okay, Starlet. I think I know how to wake you. Hold on. Can I see the codex? Okay. Truth be told, I'm surprised that many players fail to understand what revitalization really is. It's something like reconnecting a human to their human being, right? Cal, listen, can you imagine the damage caused to your home by someone inside a world where he's playing a martial artist? Exploding fists? Yeah, for example, yes. So you have a devitalized person playing exploding fists. Suddenly, he's uncontrollably revitalized, but only partially. His senses keep telling him that he's inside the game. He hears and feels the environment of the game's world, but his motor functions are activated in Relium. So he starts kicking, running around, punching furniture, punching the floor, breaking anything and everything. And he doesn't feel any injuries because his sense of touch is still switched off in the game world. He can't stand either because the labyrinth in his inner ear still responds to the stimuli of the game. So when he falls off the couch, he just rolls around on the ground and flails his arms and legs, knocking down dishes, tables, chairs. That's crazy. That's why the revitalization process, the opposite of devitalization, is not a simple reconnecting a human to their human being, but a complicated process under close control of the helmet. The procedure cannot be disturbed or manipulated. The order in which the senses are awakened is very important, and especially that the monitor system must be activated last. Together with vision, yes. So how exactly does that happen? Cal, are you sure you'll get it? Yeah, I'll get it. Okay, well the bridge, a part of the brain, plays a vital role here. Do you know where that is? Well, it's inside your brain, and it's responsible for turning everything on and off. So here's how it works. First, it activates your hearing. Okay. Hearing. Which is, she's already got. Yeah, I know that you start to hear the sounds of your surroundings. Then comes the movement sense. Proprioception, the so-called sixth sense. You know, when you're awake, or where your arms and legs are. We'll type that out. Proprioception. Right, all those things, and yes, Cal, I imagine what else you're aware of when you wake up. Let's keep going. In your ear, you have the equilibrium center, the labyrinth. So after the proprioception, the sense of balance is activated. Balance. Exactly. Then, because your mouth is quite close to your ear, if you think about it, comes taste and smell. Taste, smell. I'm starting to feel like I'm sweating. Yes, Cal, we all know you can sweat. Anyway, after all that, we finally activate your locomotor system, your arms and legs. Then you can take off your helmet and start to see. Got it? Okay. Locomotor function. Or locomotion. Okay. All right. Wait, I hear laughter. What's happening? My deck detected the girl's helmet being bombarded with exabytes of data. Someone wanted to overload it and terminate our connection. Starlet, someone is trying to either stop us from talking or probe me. Darn it! What are you gonna do? The attack was intensifying. I didn't have much time. Try to revitalize her. I'm gonna try to get you out of here. Finally. Awaken her by stimulating... Okay, the correct order was key. The revitalization bar has stopped or stimulating proprioception. It seemed right to start with that. Starlet, I'm gonna try to finish your revitalization. I'm gonna need to touch your body. Is that okay? Do whatever is necessary. Okay. I felt around for Starlet's arm in realization. Raised it and moved it around. The revitalization bar moved forward. Proprioception complete. A good start, but the screen didn't display the next stage. It's balance. Stimulate the sense of balance. I decided to stimulate her inner ear, her sense of balance. Raise Starlet's head. Gently raise the girl's head. Oh, something's happening. I feel dizzy. That means your inner ear has been stimulated. I can stimulate another sense. So now I gotta do taste and smell. It was time for the sense of smell. I knew it was connected with taste. I had hesitated. I dug in my pocket and begged for a pack of mint gum, took out a piece, and carefully slid it under Starlet's helmet. Hey, I smelled something strange, and now I have a weird taste in my mouth. That means we're on the right track. The hacker broke through. We only had time for one action. Finish. Stimulate the sense of touch. Took Starlet's hand and squeezed it. I can feel your hand, finally. Now comes vision. The noise is too strong. I'm losing the connection. No! I got disconnected. Fuck! Even worse, the attacker may have tracked me. I had no idea where this would lead.
Fuck, how long do you expect me to wait?
He looked at me with disgust, as if to let me know that I was wasting his time. Who has access to the room with the couches? My guests and I, but no one except Fredo used them when I'm away. He looked at the couch the woman was using, or at least that's what I thought. I had nothing to say to him. Fuck. They looked like Timmy's clothes. He hadn't changed. I found a walktel in his pants pocket. Show me your walktel and I'll tell you who you are. Well, we're about to find out. In the last message, Fredo said that his 16th birthday was coming up and he was trying to convince Timmy to play an adult game. To enter a game like that, they would have had to cheat to the security systems. It's funny how much a few messages can tell you about someone. The kid seemed oversensitive. One of the letters to Fredo was a deeply bitter complaint about a promise the young Haggis had broke. It seemed like his father must have taken advantage of his trust on more than one occasion. An 11 bits couch in full working order, the latest model, obviously. Casing was slightly loose. The usual shit was securing the panel, so first I loosened the screws. Then I used the sharp edge of my badge to remove the safeties. It was easier than taking part in an old computer. There was a bottle inside the couch. The sleek vessel's shape alone suggested an indecent price, and it shimmered like a pale blue light, or with a pale blue light. Removed it from among the wires. The faux aged paper label said Blue Mistress. No traces of the liquid, but the sticky glass, it still reeked of berries and chewing gum. I needed to get back to the investigation. Interesting.
I don't want to be here anymore.
What can you tell me about Starlet? She's a stripper. She knew the game well, so Fredo hired her as a guide. She was very brave. He started to pick the collar of his suit. Was she brave? What did she do? She was dancing so flirtatiously and teasing us. She was so direct. He was embarrassed just thinking about the girl. She knew little of that world, was brave enough to guide us. And she was so provocative, thankfully mainly towards Fredo. She barely spoke to me. He started to tremble even more. Fredo, he's in danger, right? I think I'm going in the negative, so I guess I should scare him. I won't sugarcoat it. Fredo could die. Yeah, there we go. We're working him in the negative direction. He hit his face in his hands. It's not my fault. Your friend. You wrote to Fredo saying that he failed you. What was that about? You read my private messages? He looked at me with reproach. Fredo forgot that we were going to meet up. He was with some girl and forgot. He's a good friend, but I don't like when he does that stuff. He pursed his lips. He had the look of a 5-year-old who's logged into a horror game by mistake. Ooh, your friend. You two went into the Virtualium with some woman. She's stuck inside, Fredo too, but you're fine. Let's not beat around the bush, Timmy. Did you hurt them on purpose, or did you just cut and run when things got tough, leaving them behind, helpless and alone? It wasn't me. I was tired. Fredo liked it there, so he stayed. You have to believe me. Timmy had tears in his eyes. Please leave me alone. I can't remember much. I don't know what actually happened. He had trouble putting sentences together and remembering the events. It wasn't just shock. Something had really disturbed his nervous system. Your nervous system is overloaded, but it will regenerate. It'll pass. Breathe. All right, Timmy, I don't have any other questions. Okay. Email from Fredo. My dear friend, I'm writing this slowly because I know you're a slow reader. Good, right? Okay, don't get upset. I know it pisses you off when I don't answer questions, so I'll answer them exactly how you like, in alphabetical order. Haha. 1, I think we'll be safe. It's a game, remember? 2, the old man won't find out. He's too busy being a son of a bitch to check the logs. Besides, he designed the system so that it's as discreet as fuck. Did I give you the right answer just the way you like it, my dear slow-reading friend? Kissing your ass, Fredo. Timmy's second letter to Fredo. Fredo, I'm not going to tell you that I feel bad because you forgot to bring me the newest BWI helmet, which was, in case you forgot, Golden Thought. And I won't tell you that it's Strike 3. And I won't tell you that I hate it when someone forgets about promising me something, even if it did make the most amazing photo montage out of my favorite Holo movies. I'll never say any of those things, just like I'll never stop being your friend, Timmy. Okay, interesting. The animal looked like if it was frozen in time. Submerged in a transparent resin substance, the panda seemed alive. I noticed a panel with a single red button in the base of the display. Do I press the button? Like, is this a real panda? I knocked softly. It felt like the animal glanced at me. Jesus Christ. That's fucked. Ooh, this is... The floor was sticky in that spot. Berries and chewing gum. A barely noticeable trace of liquor. It was probably very expensive liquor. Stain was light blue. I ran my fingers across the stain and touched my fingertips to my tongue. Sour. The ethanol was long gone. I caught Timmy's surprised look. He cleared his throat and looked away. Was running an investigation. All details mattered.
Tim's father has arrived.
Let him stay for a little longer. I still haven't talked to him. I want to go now. That's enough. Fuck. Walking away slowly is not running. A harp. For ages, the instrument has attracted both artists and common mortals. Most made of authentic, exotic wood, richly encrusted with ivory. The pedals were probably gold-plated, expensive stuff. It was definitely not for use. It was supposed to look good and serve as an indicator of the owner's status. There was something not quite right about the instrument. It didn't even have a stool to sit on for the playing purposes. The instrument probably opened the hiding place in the floor somehow. I found it. Found a list of songs for automatic playback under the movable ivory ornament. I picked change name, open save. Thanks, Haggis. Oh, what an idiot. The room filled with a cover of Lost Love, a hit from the last decade. I never heard the click of the lock opening, but I imagine there was one. It was time to loot. There's an open safe under the floor. I needed to check for leads inside. Plenty of game pill packages. NLSD, CC, stay on target, even an L pill. Not illegal, but what would he be doing with an L pill? Inside the leather briefcase, I found hollows of a young man holding an attractive woman in what looked like in a loving embrace. A closer look at her face and body language made it clear that she wanted to get away. Without a doubt, the young man was Fredo. There was an Infolia file attached to the hollows. I checked it. It seemed Haggis was being blackmailed. The figurine resembled the tree decorating the office floor. A gold plate with the words Axis Mundi was engraved on the stand. I returned to the investigation. Fredo's clothes. The civilian clothing was hanging in the closet. It's good to take it off and change into a suit before going online. Designer clothes often have hidden pockets. After a moment, I was able to find a secret pocket with a bag of drugs. An Omnic. That sly kid put it in his belt buckle. The device wasn't secured. I checked received and saw that a discussion about playing together had been ongoing for some time. Timmy needed time before agreeing to Fredo's idea. It was clear the boy didn't like being pressured. Starlet is unconscious. The couch panel flashed an interrupted revitalization alarm. The display keeps reminding me of the interrupted revitalization. Removing her helmet in this state could be dangerous. There was nothing more I could do. Her breath was shallow and she wasn't reacting to anything. A coma. Mr. Haggis, this woman needs a doctor. I can't help her. Haggis's cheeks burning red with outrage. You're wasting time and not getting any results. What's going on with my son? Don't worry, I'm working on it. Alright, so yeah, you don't give a fuck about her, huh? I took his hand. It was slightly trembling, but with a normal temperature. That happens in games that generate loss of adrenaline. His fingertips were covered with sweat. No, not sweat. I rubbed the sticky substance between my fingers and sniffed. Berries and chewing gum. Alright, I guess the only thing I left to do is just try to get into this game. Or actually, hold on. Is there anything I can ask this guy first?
Fuck, how long do you expect me to wait?
Okay. Oh, Timmy's letter to Fredo. Fredo, how many times did I tell you to stop pressing me? If you keep on doing it, I'm out. Give me some time to think, to figure everything out. When I do, I'll make my decision, okay? Never under pressure, Timmy. So that's all of the messages. All right.
Fuck, how long do you expect me to wait?
I hope it's something important. Mr. Haggis, I've come to a decision about Fredo. About fucking time. Fredo may be stuck in Paradise Beach. You know, the world for people looking for love and sex. I'll try there. Haggis gritted his teeth. I know the game. I programmed it. I don't think he's there, but check it out if you're sure. Here's a vacant couch. Boys said they went to Paradise Beach, so that's where I'll go. Sometimes a horse is just a horse. And sometimes a horny 16-year-old is just a horny 16-year-old. But there's something weird going on. So. Good morning. I'm an administrator for Paradise Beach. I'd like to perform a credentials scan. I was surprised that she wanted to scan my credentials in a free-to-play game. It might have been because I was using Haggis's guest account. What is the scan for? There's been an incident that violated the terms of our use of this virtualium. An incident that required administrators to step in. Maybe I could help. I'm a game medic. Yeah. Thank you for your offer, but we already have the right people working on this. Of course. Thank you. This will only take a second. So they don't even want me here. John, your licenses for Director Haggis's guest account has been confirmed. Have fun playing. Hold a second. Could you tell me the last time anyone visited Paradise Beach using one of Director Haggis's accounts? Let me check. The registrar says the last login was one of Director Haggis's accounts took place exactly a week ago at midnight. Much earlier than Timmy and Fredo. It couldn't have been them. Thanks for your help. Sessions on Haggis's accounts are not recorded. I can show you the Hello-Vision contents the user's reviewing. Timmy has misled me. Coming here was a waste of time. The boys must have entered twisted and perverted. I hope I would find Fredo there. So, yeah, they didn't go there. They went to a worse one. Each virtual IM has its own HUD, a status bar on top of the screen. In TNP, the HUD shows players' level in TNP, their experience points, slots for owned objects, and a counter of kills and deaths. I have a gun?
You seem like the only normal person in this whole circus.
I'd like to note that I don't want to put anything inside you or pull anything out or do anything else that these deviants do. I'm not like that. You seem like the only normal person in this whole circus and I have a sensitive problem. Very sensitive, I'll just say it. I'm looking for my wife. Tell me more. Alright, this is how it is. I've been standing here at this streetlight for an hour and I can't find Rhonda anywhere. At the same time, I can feel like she's cheating on me. Let me tell you a little secret. If you want to go find someone, you need to go look for them. Go is in the keyword. Now let's cut to the chase. I'm a gay medic, or Gamedec, and I'm a gay medic. Damn it. I'm a gay medic. I'm a Gamedec, and I need specific information. A Gamedec, I've lucked out. I was told that she plays here often and has quite the results. Ugh. Do you know the skin your wife is wearing? Skin? On top of everything else, she's wearing people's skins? I meant a skin, you know, a gaming avatar. It's like, oh, I know what a skin is. I just thought you were talking about another perversion. Human skinned alive, no matter. I have no idea what she looks like here. So will you help me? I'll think about it. Listen, I'm looking for someone, maybe. And I'm trying to find my Rhonda. God, why is she doing this to me? Alright. I just picked up 3. I don't have any of that. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find something that I can do with just those 2.
Are you looking for sex or significance?
Excuse me? There are 2 kinds of people here. Some know what they want. They seek pleasure, want to explore, and are ready for surprises. Others are so bored with their life they'll do anything just to feel. I help all of them. I'm looking for a newbie who entered here. And I'm looking for players who can give me satisfaction. Seems as though none of us will get what we want. You help people find meaning? Here? Oh, you think meaning is only where you see it, huh? It's simple to help happy people, but happy people don't come here. Our clan provides truth, knowledge of the depths of life, But your mind is more closed than corporate databases. You don't get it. You said you've helped people explore their sexual fantasies, right? Sometimes I'm good at it, but I doubt you're a partner suitable for me to play with. And who is a suitable partner for you? Have you found anyone interesting enough recently? Her smile broadcasts superiority. Did you fool yourself into thinking your information gathering techniques were subtle? I recruit people for the clan. I see everyone playing in this location, and I will tell you about none of them. Discretion is key in TNP. Ugh. A big beast, probably armored too. Strong enough, reinforced chassis, stands out. Not sure what the fuss is about though.
I'll ask you one question. Think carefully before you answer.
And was watching me over his dark glasses. What did he need these for? Oh, it was a gadget that imitated old AR glasses. Wearing them might be a habit. I also used such lenses in Low City. Back then they didn't have a spam filter. Are you a bloody troll? I'm a Gamedec. A Gamedec? Great, maybe we can help each other. You just found yourself a friend. So in general, who the hell are you? Give me something to think about. He exhaled loudly through his nose. So you don't know me, huh? A few hours ago, I was a contestant, a rising star of good bads. But it's no longer the case. There was a match, a damn important one, my path to a great career. I was doing well, but it all went to shit because of a few trolls. But how are the trolls involved? I saw them in this tear in space, a grinning, malicious lot. I tracked them here, but came to a dead end. Zed is my only lead. Geez, investigators must be furious now, logged out during the match while what was I thinking? Zed is my only lead. Investors must be livid. Investors must be livid. I logged out in the middle of the game, so embarrassing. You're in esports? I play good abads. And I'm pretty good if I could say so myself, immune to pain. This one match was fucking important. The sponsors watching it all, and I blew it, bloody trolls. What's the deal with this match? It was a great match. The audience was crazy, Chief. I was at the enemy fortress, certain touchdown. Suddenly the sky broke, some trolls appeared with a strange structure. I froze, lost my seal. In a fit of anger, I made a rage quit, probably ruined my career. Now I'm looking for revenge. I froze and lost the seal. I got so pissed off that I quit the game, rage quit. I'm looking for them now. I'm looking for a kid, maybe you could help me. Ask away, maybe I'll even learn something. Gotta track down the buggers who fucked up my game. I'm looking for a kid. In Realium, he's the son of a wealthy businessman. His name is Fredo Haggis. My cheats aren't good enough to see a player's real name. What handle did he use? I don't know yet, but I'll find out. Let's join forces. Come with me. You'll be useful in my investigation, and I pay my debts. Sure thing, Chief. Anything that can keep me from thinking about my career. Oh, cool. So he's just following me now. Okay.
Only poetry or madness. Yes.
They became still and looked at me. Oh, hey, little boy. Did you come to play with me? No, I'm a Gamedec. A Gamedec? I was looking for you. Looking for me? Why? Not for you, silly. For a Gamedec. To help me help this place. I'm so glad you're finally here, High Roller. I'm sure I hadn't told them my name. How do you know my name? You're my friend, and you told me. No, that's not right. You will tell me, but we will be great friends. You'll help, right? I had no idea what this was on about. I need to know more about them. Are you an NPEC for an event, perhaps? What? No, you got it all wrong. Wait, did you say I was... No, not this time. Truth be told, I'm a hacker. They seem ashamed. This is a virus. There's a virus in this virtualium. No, I already did. I let it loose. I don't mean to cause trouble. It mutated. I lost control of it, and now I need your help. You started an epidemic, and now you have the nerve to ask a Gamedec for help. I should report you, not help you. I'm sorry. I tried to fix the virus situation, but I failed. Only you can help me, High Roller. They lowered their voice. The virus tells me things, glimpses of forbidden eons that chill me when I think of them and madden me when I dream of them. Oh my god. A troll will come. A bad, bad troll. I see them shooting you and you shooting them. The virus said so. I believed them. Wait, will it happen? Or did it happen already? This would have been my first shootout. Aiming at the head is for more points seemed like a good idea. It's about to happen, little High Roller. The clown couldn't contain their excitement. See, I told you so. A hacker clown with an octopus head predicted the future. Oh well, I suppose there was no harm in hearing what they had to say. Shootout with that troll happened like you said it would. How did you know? The virus told me about you and the shootout. It tells me a lot of things, but I can't take it anymore. The clown touched their temples as if they had a headache. It all began when it mutated and stopped listening to me. I wondered if I could learn more about the virus from them. What are the symptoms? First, a splitting headache. The world around you dissolves. You dissolve as if you'll lose yourself, as if something is taking over. Then, knowledge flows into your mind, horrific vistas of reality, and our frightful position in it, causing madness from the revelation. They shook their head. But it doesn't matter, because the power of our friendship will conquer it, little High Roller. Friendship is magic! Oh, God. I wonder why they couldn't just log out and forget about the virus and its symptoms. Have you tried logging out of TNP and forgetting about this virus? It didn't help. The virus goes everywhere I go. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I didn't need to pry. Won't I catch the virus? The clown had their eyes closed. Can you? No, you can't. There is no future in which you catch the virus. Do I believe them? Was it my best interest to do so? Why this skin? Why do you wear it in every game? He seemed proud. It's not just a skin, it's how I am. Do you like it? Sure, I like it. The feelers on their face move excitedly. What about the balloon? Do you like that too? Sure, dude. They jumped, overjoyed. I love my balloon. It's a gift from a designer in TNP. You know what? I like your skin too, High Roller. What exactly do you need from me? Oh, you haven't taken the job yet. So, let me answer with a story. Their voice went hoarse. I wish with all my heart that I hadn't designed the virus and let it loose in the most wicked world I could find. I only wanted knowledge, not realizing that knowledge is the very thing that brings us doom. My creation changed, mutated, spread. I warned them, and they killed me. But that is not dead which can eternal lie, so I came back, and I waited for you. For I saw, amidst forbidden knowledge, that a Gamedec would help me contain this monstrosity I created and protect me from going insane. Their voice returned to normal, to its childish self. So you see, little High Roller, you have to help me. You're quite the storyteller, aren't you? What's in it for me? You'd be helping out a friend. They looked me deep in the eye. Plus, everybody needs in-game goodies. I'm a hacker, so I can grant them. Have you already been to Harvest Time? Let me see. The clown closed their eyes. Ecstasy points in TNP or gold coins in Harvest Time. Which do you want? Job sounds risky. I'll need a token of good faith, a down payment. Let me ask the virus. They closed their eyes. He grimaced. You'd betray a friend, High Roller? The virus said you'd leave if I gave you a down payment. Now I'm mad at you. Don't be mad, I'm your friend. I know I can't stay mad at a friend. Let's get back to your rewards. Okay, I guess I'll choose ecstasy points. As you wish, friend. Wait, what did you choose? Oh, sorry, I remember now. After we're done, you'll get your reward. Alright, I'll help. Wonderful, I knew you wouldn't leave a friend in need, High Roller. The epidemic is spreading. Find the infected, learn what you can, and contain the virus. How can I find the infected players? They're invisible to you and I until the tentacles on the clown's face twisted in pain. My head, here. Now you should be able to sense them, the infected. They let out a sigh and went silent. What the fuck? When I looked at the clown, I sensed something off about them. Then I saw the virus, a strange mass of feelers at their feet. I could sense there were others in the level who were infected similarly. I needed to find them. Hello, are you there? The thing cannot be described. There is no language for such abysms of shrieking and immemorial lunacy, such eldritch contradictions. I snapped my fingers in front of their face. Spectral whirling through liquid gulfs of infinity, of dizzying rides through reeling universes on a comet's tail. It's me, High Roller. I'm a Gamedec, remember? Voice whispered. The fiend of 314 faces yet another, or wears yet another. What will become of this new face? A whisper from the virus? What was that about? Still no contact with the clown. This seemed pointless. Okay. God, this is...
You wasted so much of my time.
Therefore, if you don't follow the truth, you'll never be completely free, understand? I think so. I'm glad, handsome. I think we should continue this conversation more private. Give me your deets. We will meet somewhere in Relium and talk further. Or closer. He smiled roguishly. Ugh. It sounds like a good idea. Hey, want to see a magic trick? I'm sorry, a unicorn just came out of nowhere and said, hey, want to see a magic trick? What the hell is that? Talking horse? Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm a unicorn. Yeah, you are. Ignore him. Focus on me, handsome. A unicorn that knows magic tricks. Do you want to see? What is this game? You're not going to leave us alone, are you? Not until you watch the trick. Come on, choose a card. Alright, let it be. It's not a trick. This is another goddamn exploit of a goddamn troll.
Yeah?
Alright. Okay.
All right, enough bullshitting around.
Let's get to work or they'll throw us out of the clan. I have a question for you. Well, yee-haw, cowboy or no hat. With no hat, you must have something really interesting to say if you dare interrupt us. Have you heard about a virus in TNP? That's old news. I read all about it on the dark web. The admins must have already dealt with it. The admins did nothing. The virus is still here and it's out of control. Out of control? What do you... Mia's eyes get big. Maya, he might be infected with the virus. Leave us alone. Stay away from us. I need to get them to talk to me. An arrow pointed to a file hanging in the air. I touched the file and downloaded the data. It contained the rules of the game.
I'm getting used to seeing you around here.
Have you seen... Hey, it's you. You're the horse guy. Do you work together? You've wasted so much of my time. I've been looking for this... I've worked with this guy for 4 hours when you came. He got spooked and ran off. Umbra's gonna flip out. I'm looking for... First I have to deal with this asshole, now you. Do I look like a help desk to you? No, you don't. Help desk people are usually nice. You're not from Low City, are you? You live a comfortable life and have time to wonder what's nice and what's not. Fix my problems, then I might be nice too. Oh my god, literally everyone wants something. He smirked. Ken still looked like he was trying to find a witty comeback. He needs to learn. I can help you with this asshole player. This will save you some time and you can give you the information you need. Deal. I need you to find someone for me. The job's easy. I even have a finder. Who's this man? He's somebody who you don't listen to what's being said to him. I need to straighten him out for good. Can't you two just talk? You're wasting too much time already. Now I have to show him I'm not joking. Give me the finder. Great. Find him and bring him to me. If he tries to fight, just kill him. But listen, try to be gentle. Alright, the finder's pointing me in this direction.
Hey there, handsome. I'm the fucking Trepanator.
The fucking Trepanator. The man's avatar was well over 60, the body of a strong man. His face wrinkled into a warm smile as soon as he met my gaze. And whispered reverently, "Do you know who this is, Chief?" "Hello there, handsome. My name is the Trepanator." Or is Trepanator. He extended his hand to me, the way people from the lower layers of the polis did. "Hello, those are the most exquisite eyes I've ever seen. The iris is incredibly detailed." His smile broadened. It's an interesting choice of an avatar, quite unusual. It stands out for its refined simplicity, but I gather that's not what you had in mind. Go ahead, ask. You wouldn't be the first person to shamelessly pry. Your avatar looks very natural. Most players beautify themselves. You mean to ask why I chose to look like a fossil, right? You don't have to coddle me. For me, that'd be a compliment. I paid a small fortune for this avatar. You had the means to become anyone you wanted, and you chose an old man with liver spots and a broken nose. He smiles indulgently. Not all that glitters is gold, good looking, although I do appreciate the way you look here. It has features you've never dreamed of. My blood tastes like strawberries. Ugh. So far I've only seen one player here with an avatar of similar quality. I'm looking for a kid. He might have attracted attention with the way he behaved. Have you seen anything unusual? He winked at me. You should stop looking for kids and pay attention to elders. Experience and skill are more important than when having fun. Fine, there was one guy like that. He had a fitting handle, Tugabe. Made some noise at the entrance to the level through the subway. Wasn't worth my time. Can you tell me more about this Tugabe? Tugabe? Why are you so stubborn? I'm telling you, you're interested in the wrong person. You're in T&P. Go out and experiment a bit. I have a job to do. I need to rescue that kid. Maybe I could come back here if I found him soon. His smile broadened. Let me see. It must be important because he had someone hovering over him the whole time. What else? He entered with a friend. The latter had a funny name too. Flapdoodle. That's what it was. Okay. I have to go back to my investigation. A shame. You can always come back though. He leered at my butt with a grin as I walked away. Yeah, okay.
Where are my manners? Have a drink with me and we'll talk.
Okay. Oh man, Chief, it's Panasanter, a member of the legendary Painters team. Ken was so excited he stopped whispering and started shouting. It's rare to meet someone who still remembers us. Let me guess, you are a pro player. I used to be. Now I'm learning a new trade. You've changed jobs? I'd start playing again immediately if I could. In my time, players were committed. This world is getting worse by the day. Ken became very quiet. He lowered his head. He had the skin of a veteran, old, powerful, and marked with scars. Where are my manners? Have a drink with me and we'll talk. He offered me a bottle. It smelled of strong liquor. It's an honor. Ken drank, burped, and focused on staying upright. The bottle must have had a hefty piece of code inside. I grabbed the bottle and took a lengthy swig. Thank you. I immediately felt the cheat hidden in the alcohol hit my senses and flow through my entire digital body. I got dizzy. Your cheat worked, Trepanator. Let's check out his resources. He connected to my private deck and I was too drunk to stop him. Damn it! You should be more careful, kiddo. I won't hurt you. I'm just copying your toys, but you never know who you might stumble across next time. Ken looked at him as if staying upright required his full attention. There you there. Soon you'll both sober up and be good as new. He grinned. I noticed him finish copying my private programs. Great. I'm searching for a player. You seen him? Man gestured at himself with his thumb. I'd say you found a certain player, haven't you? Tattoos. Things from the under the city. Exquisite pretty. He chuckled. Thanks. You have a good eye, youngster. You're a bit drunk, though. I felt sober and decided to test this important hypothesis. I stood on one leg and barely avoided hitting the floor. Maybe not yet. Virtualium keeps spinning around me. I didn't find it very well. Or I didn't feel very well. Let's go. You don't seem to be able to go anywhere. Ramon sent me. Let's go. I'm not going anywhere with you, youngster. I will gladly watch you try, though. Try to leave, I mean. Good luck with that. I feel the alcohol cheat evaporating, but it was too late. The veteran knew the truth about my job, and he had made up his mind.
Let's have a drink, buddy.
I wanted to do it the moment he infected me with a cheat. I aimed my gun at his head and fired. My bullet hit a foot. His foot, luckily. The veteran hissed. Apparently he had pain turned on. You little shit. I wasn't sure whether he died or went somewhere else. I was still seeing double. I sobered up somehow.
Want to fight?
A man who looked like an aging hooligan was dozing. Be careful not to wake him, Chief. Kill them all is dangerous. He looked as though he'd just woken up from a nap. He looked at me blankly, then flexed his muscles. Want to fight? I don't want to fight. I want to talk about something. Oh, that's a shame. They all want to talk. They order, buy, pay. Nobody wants to fight. Not even rob me. You're discriminating against the elderly. I'm looking for a kid in an expensive skin. Logged in with a friend. Their behavior probably stood out. That's putting it mildly. The brats caused mayhem and vanished. That's all I know. Alright. Well, maybe Ramon will help me now.
I'm getting used to seeing you around here.
I got him. Hopefully he didn't overdo it. Anyway, you've got my attention. Ask away. You talk about quotas, about working people. What do you exactly do you do around here? I tell the truth to those who are ready to hear it. How do you know someone is ready? It's simple. I start by saying that we've all sensed there must be something more to it. That is, that this world couldn't have been created by accident. I talk and observe their reactions. If they listen attentively, I tell the truth. What is the truth that you tell? Fewer and fewer people die, but many more can't see the point of living any longer. You'd expect gods to show up more often. You don't think that this world came to exist by itself, that it's a coincidence? With the right attitude, purity, and ritual, it's impossible to communicate with gods. So if I made sure to focus here and now, I could talk to some god instead of watching the players? No, you couldn't. It takes practice, and it works only in the holy place and happy hunting grounds, where they were seen before. That's why our headquarters is there. Okay. You talk about truth, about purity. Twisted and perverted is not exactly the best virtualum for these. Purity should be taught to the sullied. It's them who need it. We present in many worlds, but here most players log in because they're looking for something. They are open to the unfamiliar, and they're rolling in money. This place is the great source of recruits and donations, so the clan pays for subs and skins. Lord even bought a theater. We've lost it, but not for long. For you, it's not a scam. You're really dedicated to this idea. You don't know how it is. It's survival of the fittest in Low City. And the clans give you a shot at something more. The hope that it all makes sense. I know how it is, believe me. There's always a way out. You don't have to submit to the clan. They looked at each other in silent understanding. Ramon broke the silence first. I'm in the cult because I want to, even if I have to listen to the Lord to see gods again. We tell the truth to those who are ready to hear it. What about those who aren't? I assess their bank balance, and if they're worth it, I bullshit them. Don't look so offended. We need to make money somehow. She smiled insidiously. You can't even imagine the extent of human stupidity. They won't accept the truth, but they'll pay for a luck buff, just in case.
Yeah?
About this virus. Yeah, it's the trolls' work. I knew it! Wait till I get my hands on them. First they ruined my game, and now they give me some kind of virus? That's no coincidence. What can we do about it? Allow me to help you with this. Oh. You're well versed in both virtual and real technologies. You know where to look for power nodes, cables, and virtual developers' stacks. You can open them, hack them, and change their settings. I'm gonna unlock this skill. I decided to see what it was hiding. Everything is a playground when you are the toy. What will you play this time? Oof. Maybe I could revert it to a previous safer version. I tried and failed. A virus was like a debuff, and a debuff could be I tried and failed. Initiated the shutdown procedure. Shutdown commencing. It worked. Restarting. Please wait. Oh, it didn't. Do everything at once. It wouldn't hurt to use everything I had in my arsenal. Threw everything I had at it, but it was impossible to beat the virus without a method. It thrived in chaos. Death is an illusion. Will you stop it? Will you step beyond its veil? I felt my avatar disintegrate. Great.
Wanna see a magic trick?
I'm no horse. What I am is a unicorn, and what unicorns do is bring magic and a glimmer of happiness in life. It's the silliest skin I ever saw, especially considering the wearer didn't fully learn to operate the extra 2 legs and the tail. I'm looking for a new player sporting an expensive skin. A unicorn's life is hard. From his magic he is barred by a game deck with no regard and won't take a chance and draw a card. I can't remember. I'm sad because I'm a unicorn and unicorns are supposed to bring joy and magic, but I haven't done so with you. Maybe if you'll see my trick. He sighed theatrically and gently nudged me with his horn, cross-eyed and hopeful. Saw a great many things, but why this skin? That's no skin. I'm a real unicorn. I prance around the world, have adventures, give joy and magic to people. Do you want to rub my horn? You're a human, don't you remember? I tried to speak softly. If he meant it, then he's in a bad spot. You tell me I'm not a real unicorn? Well, maybe you're not a real human. He neighed, outraged. Maybe it was different once, but now I have the magical horn and I'll always prance with joy. Can you show me the script that you was run when you became a unicorn? What script? What? I was always a unicorn. I emerged from children's fantasies and good intentions. Pity, because you know, if I had a piece of code like that, maybe I could also be a unicorn, or give it to someone who wanted to become one. The only thing that's better than a unicorn is 2 unicorns! He agrees wholeheartedly and gave me a card with the code. A joker. Last thing I needed was more magic in my life, but the horse seemed eager to show me a trick. Alright, let's see it. He bucked up, tripping over his leg, and only barely kept his balance. Oh yes, pick a card. He offered a deck of cards held by his teeth. The cards become more soaked in his spit by the second. I picked this one. Great, just splendid. Now focus on your card. Keep it close. He smiled cunningly, which made him more like a pony.
Wanna see a magic trick?
You killed me, you nasty troll. You don't look dead. Do you want to see a trick? Look. I saw two. Two is better than one. Two-Gay Bay was rude and was yelling at Flapdoodle, and Flapdoodle was behaving. Two-Gay Bay sure wasn't a rainbow friend. I helped, didn't I? I always help my rainbow friends. Let's find that one in the hat, and let's prance toward new adventures. See you around. Fredo could use... Okay. Player 2-Gay Bay was shoving Flapdoodle around. Player 2-Gay Bay was making a fuss in the game. Alright. So I'm looking for a guy named 2-Gay Bay, and nobody seems to be able to fucking tell me who that is.
Yeah?
What do you need? Let's join forces. Generator, solid melding work. Okay.
What's up?
Does your wife have any special sexual preferences? Any paraphilias? This letter that said that she's into some strange things and likes to push the limits. How can you push the limits in a world such as this? It also said everything with everything with everything and everything. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. So will you help me? Alright, I'll look for her. Really? Thanks, there's some good people left in the world. Did you know the handle she uses? There was something in the anonymous letters. Some horny or something. I'm a Gamedec, get it? I don't work for free. He scratches his head. Damn, I'm a little short on money right now. But maybe we can come to some other arrangement, eh? Don't worry, I don't want money. Just tell me what you saw while you were standing here. I knew we would find some common ground. Alright, fine. Jesus Christ. So now I'm looking for horny something. I'm trying to stop a virus. There we go, a mine. I expect it didn't go off when someone tried to detonate it, so they threw it in the trash can. Makes perfect sense. An anti-personnel mine, strong enough to eliminate the player. Rusty stain. A blood stain one of many at this occasion. Graffiti. People have different opinions about it, I think. It's a form of art like any other. The city and virtual spaces themselves serve as a canvas. In some sense, graffiti is rebelling against AR. It's a message. There are mirages imposed upon reality everywhere, but here's something authentic. Graffiti usually means something else as well in Virtualia. This place is different. Graffiti doesn't look like it was made by an AI. The stains are sloppy, and sloppy curves are proof that it was made by a human.
Talk to me, dirty.
Look like someone I'm searching for. Are you married to Bob Zappa? No way. When I saw that pathetic man lurking here today, I understood why his partner decided to spend her time here. Okay, so I need one more heat thing. I got 7 of those though. Damn. I don't know where else to go. Can I talk to these people again?
Quick about it.
Maybe I should try fighting that guy. Maybe if I fight him, he'll talk to me.
What? I'm not sleeping.
Oh, I guess that was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah?
How do you feel, Trepanator? Don't worry about me, good looking. I grew up here. If they want me to hit me with malware, let them try. Well, it could be a risk if you don't take this virus seriously. Are you trying to upset me? I'll be fine. I was in Virtualia while you were still pissing your diapers. He was cocky and liked to brag. Getting to know him better was possibly the key to my success. Why'd you choose such an avatar? It offers me a semblance of what it's like in the real world, a normal life, you know? It's an estimate of how I'd look if I had the chance to grow old. You didn't have the chance to grow old? What do you mean? My body died, but my brain survived. Now I'm free from pain, exhaustion, and all the humdrum problems of everyday existence. I live only in Virtualia. I'm a Zonet. How do you earn money if you can only function in Virtualia? I manufacture cheats, the old type. Nobody else does that anymore, so they're selling like crazy. They're all secured from external examination. They're just self-delete, so they're practically untraceable. They have a 99.999% success rate. There was only ever one case in my entire career when someone traced me. How did you die? It's embarrassing. I wanted to join the Painters, the most famous gaming team. I entered Happy Hunting Grounds to show off in front of them. Then some winged creature caught me and ripped my guts out. And my real body on the couch responded if I was actually bleeding out. By the time they reached my apartment, I'd suffered a concussion. Panis Santor was gracious enough to pay to have my brain saved. Despite all that, you seem quite content. It's just, I've been a gaming nomad all my life. The guy gave me a second chance. For years, my brain was laying in Nutrium. Recently, it started acting up, so I transferred to a Rendan. Now my brain rests in a safe. I do dreams of seeing Relium again sometimes. I miss some places, but I can't afford a Mobrium. How was someone able to trace you? When I came across an even bigger fossil than I was, used a DDoS on my emergency access to gate to the virus. So naturally I wasn't prepared for that. What was it, 2040? No, it's over 150 years later. That method has been obsolete for decades. How long have you been a Zonet? My avatar shows my correct age. I died before my voice changed. He smiled at my expression. It wasn't so bad. Virtual puberty has its perks. I could show you a thing or two. Not to boast, but if anyone was doing the teaching, it would probably be me. He flashed a cunning smile. I think we should check which one of us is right, preferably in a cozy, secluded place with no interruptions. You're a Zonet. You live in Virtualia. Are you willing to take the risk of someone with some unknown virus? You seem really disturbed by this. Listen, if it bothers you so much, find some anti-malware. I need to fight this virus off. Can you help? I don't know if I can. Good looking. Try and find out. I know you craft cheats. Surely you have something I could use. Sure, I have an antivirus, but I'm not giving it away for free. A guy's got to eat, metaphorically speaking. I want to buy your antivirus. Let's hear your offer then. Figured the old man would be more prone to cooperation if he knew he was infected, so I waited and waited. What is this? Lies dwell in the high tower. Will you succumb to them or ascend towards truth? Must be the virus. Deep breaths. It's the first symptom. It should end soon, I think. Damn, Trepanator, I'm so sorry. Thanks, darling. I needed to hear that. Would you... With pleasure. Just a second. Let me bind you as the user. Hold on. He started gesturing in the air. Okay, all done. Hit me, baby. I asked him. He winced in pain, but his groan sounded content. One more time. I lashed and he grinned. Yeah, if you have to use an antivirus, you might as well get some pleasure out of it, am I right? How do you even use this thing? How do you think? You whip him. Well, preferably you take him to a nice dungeon first, but anywhere will do. If the virus mutates, check the manual since things will be more complicated. How can I protect myself? As long as you have my whip, you're immune. I need to, okay. How about you come back here after you find that kid? I'll give you a tour. You want to give me a tour around this Virtualium? This one, that one. I spent my life in Virtualia. I know a lot about them. I'd gladly show a couple of places to a cutie like you. Fine. I always wanted to learn how Zonets see the world. Hurry up then. I'm not growing old, but that doesn't mean I want to wait for eternity.
Yeah?
I need to find this one guy, his wife. I can see you're a person of many talents. A game deck, a matchmaker. What else are you hiding from me? You're a culinary prodigy? Oh, maybe you collect beads. Sorry, just messing with you. Did this client of yours provide any details? I asked him about her skin, but the guy had no idea what she looked like in here. Yeah. Zappa said they call her horny. I'm not sure if he meant it as a nickname or... Yeah, Chief. Here probably everyone is. Wait, Zappa is looking for her? What do you know? There is such a gal. Her nickname is Horny. I saw her a few times north of the subway entrance, I believe. Good detective work, right? His real name and play a skin that matched his appearance. I'm looking for a player named Nicked Tuga Bay. Heard the name? Tuga? Yeah, I did hear something. Apparently he wanted to find a secluded place for him and his girl. There is an alley here, a dead end. Supposedly strange things are happening there. All that effort, in the meantime it has spread? How was I supposed to beat it if it kept replicating? Well, at least I got the virus off of him.
Talk to me, dirty.
Got this fun antivirus here. We could use it if you want. As a professional technician, I immediately noticed the slightly deformations in the game matters caused by glitches. To learn more if there is a developer stack nearby.
Oh, I'd love this trick better if you showed it to someone else.
I'm a little equine. I already told you. I'd love this trick better if you showed it to someone else. What's there to lose? You have my full undivided attention. It's all adorable and all, Rhonda, but how to put it? The butterflies in my magical tummy seem a tiny bit inappropriate. Sorry, my friends. Farewell. So your name is Rhonda. How do you... Oh, you heard the unicorn addressing me. I would prefer you call me by my nickname. Seriously, I'll take care of you later. But for now, let me spend a while with the horse. Sorry for disturbing you, ma'am. Ah, I almost forgot. When Bob Sapp asks, why am I Rhonda doing this to me? What do I tell him? Oh, for crying out loud. I guess we do need to talk. Yeah. Husband wants me to confirm you're here. Consider it confirmed. Rhonda Zappa spends plenty of time in a disgusting virtualium for deviants. Do you have any idea how he'll react? There'll be no end to it. Listen, I have a counteroffer for you. Tell him it's not true. Convince him he's wrong, and I guarantee I'm someone you want to have indebted to you. Looking for a kid named Frito. A rich boy, probably in some trouble. I need help finding him. Not until I know how the thing with my husband played out. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go tell her husband. Listen. I already talked to him first.
Excuse me, have you seen my wife?
Buddy, your wife's playing TP. Oh God, everything's going to hell. Could you tell me what she's doing here? What difference does it make? She's just here. Why me? Why? Okay, listen, if you ever need help in harvest time, say the password mycrizia to the bartender and I'll sense you. That's about my Rhonda. But he told me to fuck myself because he had a date with someone, with some chick, in some remote location or something like that. And that would be all. I think you're hiding something, Bobby. Can I call you Bobby? Are you a troll? You sure sound like one. What? I'd never. He looks at me pleadingly. Continue, Ken. Well then, Bobby, I happen to be the troll slayer. Maybe you can tell me who he was supposed to meet. and I might start to doubt that you're one of them. Got it? But I don't know. I even asked those sectists. They don't know anything about that girl. Please don't hurt me. Let's say I believe you, Bobby. But some advice. Don't piss off the lion, because he's been watching you all day. Looking for information about a recent incident in one of the local back streets. I heard there was quite a commotion. Know anything about it? I'm hiding here so no one can get to me, and you're asking me about back streets? As far as I know, there is one guy, Trepanator, a scary dude. He often hangs around there. Ask him. Alright.
Yeah?
I heard you might know something about that alley over there. I thought silence was golden. People say the strangest things. You shouldn't listen to rumors. Hold on. You have your business, I have mine. I don't want to presume anything about yours, but I need to find someone. Experience tells me it's prudent to begin the search by asking this level's big shot. I don't know what happened, but a bunch of admins copied the alley yesterday. If I were you, I'd look for a developer stack. There'd bound to be one in there. If something went wrong, the cause would be recorded there.
Talk to me, dirty.
To get in touch with the clan operating this location. Do you know where I can find them? I do. The clan was interested in a new player, one that I'm looking for. Think we can help each other, if only by exchanging information. If your player got the leader's attention, they're lucky. The leader knows how to have fun. If they met the newbie, earn some memories to keep. Impress me and maybe I'll arrange for you to meet the leader somewhere comfortable. Then you'll see. I know you're the clan. You had the clan in this location. And I know you're the game deck looking for the player. You may not be a fool, but are you worth my attention? You know who I'm looking for. Great. Where can I find them? You think most world exists only to answer your questions. Do something for me and then I might tell you something. What do you need? Get undressed. Slowly. Oh my god. Okay, I'll get undressed, but you go first. In this world, I dictate the terms. Anyone who plays with me has to obey them. I require full obedience.
Talk to me, dirty.
I give you an order or a question, your obedience, and honestly, we will be rewarded with an answer. You must earn each answer. Ready? Okay, so this is another opportunity. I was pretty bad with Timmy, so it's because I kept switching back and forth. I gotta choose a way and stick to it. Let's begin. This is theater at the center of this location. It's a sort of symbol. Here, every event in a scene allowing you to act your fantasies. Some dream of dominating, others dream about being dominated. What do you think about that? I think you're pretending to be strong and tough, but you actually want to be dominated. You want it so badly your body is squealing. You're trying to manipulate me? You clearly don't understand this world, not to mention me. The boy I'm looking for had a friend, stammering, not comfortable in his own body, and I doubt he was better with other people's bodies. I remember him, delicate, completely lost in this game. He shouldn't have come here. He logged in here to celebrate his friend's birthday. Do you know what happened to him afterward? He was terrified of what he saw. He clung to his friend as if he were the last bite of real info in the world of fake news. He spoiled our fun. Your Mark didn't even notice when I helped him lose that dead weight along the way. My turn. Do you consider yourself a good detective? One that would do anything to find the truth? It's the only thing I'm good at. For me, it's not just a job, it's the core of my existence. Do you need any help? It is I who can help you. You are the one who seeks the truth. I'll give you the opportunity to learn more. They call us a cult because we attempt to learn about things that others deny exist. We analyze experiences. We're Gamedec's of the real world. Join us. Am I supposed to search for mysticism in atoms, quarks, and electrons? It's easy to mock things you do not understand. I'm offering you knowledge. You don't have to do a thing. Just declare yourself an ally. Fine, you have my support. Okay, so yeah, that's... Tell me more. She was utterly helpless. I went back to her a couple of times until she learned to react with fear and arousal just at the sight of me. My turn. I need a game deck. I experienced something I can explain. So of other clan members, would you go where I ask you to and seek an explanation? You've already declared support for the clan. This is just one step further. I knew she was manipulating me, but I couldn't refuse. I've had stranger clients than you. If you need help, I'll do what I can. I'll remember that. Okay. Got 2 more minutes. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. You're a member of the clan. How do your clan's beliefs relate to the kinkiness of this world? Gritty people like that to be dominated, you've chosen a smart combination. Alright, saw the shadow of a smile on her face. I commend you for listening without judgment. I always reward such behavior. The player you're looking for is imprisoned in the theater, the building in the middle of this location. I can help you get inside if you're nice to me. My turn. It's dangerous to come here with little knowledge of yourself. Let me ask, why did you become a game deck? I know many worlds. I can manage in all of them and feel like a stranger in each one. In my line of work, it's an advantage, not a problem. Does the real world feel this way too? I can show you a refuge where everyone fits. Would you like that? So far I've only seen avatars of real players here. Are there no NPCs? The beauty of this game lies in the fact that you meet like-minded people here who share your fantasies. A world where nobody's lonely regardless of their unconventional interests sounds like a utopia. For many, Twisted and Perverted is just that, an oasis where they can be themselves. I'm going to finish this talk and then we're going to log off. She looked at me with enough heat to burn through a skull. I think you should refer to me as Mistress. Fine, as you wish. Very good, Gamedec. You've earned an answer. She seems content like the cat that caught a canary. The boy I'm looking for. You've seen the player I'm looking for, haven't you? What? We did so much more than look. He was insatiable. He fit this world perfectly. I got as much pleasure out of him as I could. Don't be so indignant. He was happy when he left and only slightly worn out. He wants more. Must have been the best gameplay he ever experienced. He wanted me to stay longer, but I got bored. Her gaze penetrated without holding back. We spoke of fantasies. Do you want me to help you experience the pleasures of you fear to imagine? All you need to do is ask. Teach me of pleasure, please. Don't move. I wouldn't want to hurt you by accident. We can talk some more if you were able to focus. Remember, you can stop at any moment. This is fucking weirding me out, sorry. Although I see it in your heart, you'd rather ask for more. I don't enjoy playing her game, but knew what was expected of me. I understood my role, so I had full control over how much she trusted me. I went along with the game. She saw and couldn't conceal her satisfaction. What's your cause, your ideology? We have access to phenomena that allow us to learn more about reality, to peek behind the curtain, see the truth. What kind of phenomena? First, it is the place that will allow us to learn the world's secrets. Our leader explores ways to tune into the environment and read signs. Tell me more about this reincarnation. We've just begun to discover it, but I saw it with my own eyes. I had a vision. Okay, that's enough. I liked playing with you, Gamedec. Your actions were worthy of Twisted and Perverted, and this is your reward. She was intoxicating. I couldn't focus and was prepared for her to stop and reach for the knife while still controlling my skin. I parried on instinct. She smiled and kissed me before her avatar dissipated. I eventually noticed she had slipped something in my pocket. A key. Bam! Alright, I have a key. Alright. Okay. Well, this has been Gamedec. It's a really interesting game. So far, I'm into it. The writing's really good. It's a very, like, unique kind of play experience. Not a lot of, like, action, more thinking, and so yeah, I'm enjoying that aspect of it for sure. But anyway, this was Roll Warriors stream. If you're interested in checking out more of my stuff, there's I'm streaming every Tuesday night, 8:30 to 10:30. Any previous streams are available to view on the Roll Warriors YouTube channel. So I've got all previous streams up there. As well, this stream is going to be available for 7 days, video on demand on Twitch. Don't forget to follow me so that you can get alerts about streams, because like I said, I do pretty consistently stream on Tuesdays from 8:30 to 10:30, but I might add additional streams if I've got extra time, and you definitely won't want to miss them if you're enjoying what you see. So anyway, I've got a Patreon at Roll_Warriors if you want to support this and the podcast, which is the main reason why I do this stream. It's for the podcast. There's big things coming. We've kind of been on a break recently. We've just had some upheaval and stuff, but we're gonna be back soon and back to making content and everything. If you haven't caught up yet on the Roll Warriors podcast, there's like 80 episodes to listen to, so there's certainly plenty of content to keep you entertained if you haven't indulged yourself yet. And it's an indulgement. I really worked hard, and that the rest of the cast, puts in their all every week to make it like a really, fun, enjoyable experience, good story with a good storyline. That's worth listening to, and I think worth donating $5 a month to. But that's just me. I'll get off my high horse and let you get going. Catch you on the flip side, the flippity floppity. Don't want to stop-ity.